Good morning, my loves. Oh, welcome to a day in the life of a normal person with me, Tina, where we explore the day in the life of a normal person, which is just you and me and everybody. We'll just embrace the fact that our individualisticness makes us normal. Anyway, good morning, my loves. We are still having our coffee this morning together, and just waking up. So excuse the slurps in between. Okay, we have actually, it ended up being, once again, a lot to go over today. Look at how, I try to get, it's like the notes when you get one page of notes for the test. Okay, so I'm really feeling what I learned is in the universe right now, astrologically going on. The moon entered Aries in the night, at 1 o'clock this morning, where I live. In the United States, and there's just a lot of intense, deep energy today, which is perfect. Although these messages are timeless, and I welcome you whenever you are visiting me, it is the exact time. Don't look at, or don't think that if it's not a Saturday, like today, when I'm recording this, it's okay. The message behind what I am going to read is what's meant for you, no matter when you are here. I'm just a vessel that gets to deliver these readings. I call it It's All a Reading because, yes, we also pull some cards from my Modern Witches Tarot deck, and then we even get some reading from Rob Bell, Love Wins, which just happens to be the current book that I pulled off the shelf to read. And it is eerily pertaining to the events of the world and the messages. It even coordinates with the tarot cards. It's crazy. So that's been really awesome. So it's all message, everything. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is a message in its own language, in its own way for each individual person. They're just intuitive messages that I receive from spirit, guide, source. I'm led to whatever it is that I'm led to research for the day on various numerous websites every day, and I write down what it is that you need to hear. And you may not even think that you need to hear it right now, but just you watch. It's crazy how it works out in the end. I'm one of those people that, I've suffered my whole life with, I'm not very often right in the moment, but just watch. I end up being solidly correct every time. It's eerie how absolute that is for my life. All right, so let's get into what we need to know about our day today. I like to give the astrological information as well as just breaking it down. I go from the day, all the way breaking it down to the element. The day as the color even. It's the color of deep blue. I like to call it midnight blue because that's one of my most favorite colors. Well, my favorite color is yellow, and then probably orange. I like them all. Okay, anyway, but I love the color of when you go out at midnight, right? And the sky isn't black, it's actually blue. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, so the depths, the deep depths of the ocean, the darkest blue of the water. Okay, that's what we're doing today, guys. And it is in the air that we are being pulled down into the depths. we have entered Chiron's retrograde today. It happened between the 10th and 11th, the Chiron retrograde, and I did not get a chance to put together a message about this like I promised weeks ago. I knew this was coming, but it surprised me during my research this morning. I was crap, I forgot. Lots going on though, isn't there? So anyway, we're going to touch on that a little bit, but I will get a message in the next couple I'll get it done probably tomorrow, actually. I don't know. There's so much going on, you guys. Okay. So, let's get on with business. Trying to stay in order as much as possible, but I tend to car jump is what I call it, because the messages come through, like source is the engine of the train, and each different car of the train is a different message from a different spirit, guide, angels, source, passed on loved ones, and I just kind of hop through the trains, or hop the cars, or you can look at it as the different threads being woven into a loom of a tapestry. That's a much better way, because these messages are amazingly beautiful. I am so impressed and geeked every single time. Okay, here we go. It is Saturday when I am recording this, which is the day to honor your third eye chakra, right between your eyebrows, right in your forehead. So honestly, even as we read the affirmations that we're going to read to help activate, heal, open, clear your third eye chakra, at the end of the astrological notes, you might feel like a tingling sensation whenever you get in tune with your intuition and are listening to your higher self. Your forehead probably tingles. Not even kidding. Pay attention to that. It's pretty cool. Also, your pineal gland right there at the back of the base of your skull. And it is this deep, just radiantly blue light. It's I don't know, one place said like it's almost like a tube that goes from the back of the base of your skull into in between your eyebrows. But just basically let your mind be just filled with this color today. Let your eyes seek out this color. Eat as deep a dark a blue of foods as you can. I don't care if it's even eggplant. Yes, blueberries, blackberries. Focus on the darkest colored foods possible. And I don't, where, I have all of my crystals are in my bed still. Sorry, I sleep with them. I forgot to put out like lapis lazuli and any of the blue crystals. Carry them, keep them in your bra, keep them in your pockets, so that you can touch them often. Okay, all right. That will help keep your third eye chakra open and balanced. All right, and it is Saturday, the day of Saturn. It is a day of responsibility and getting organized. Catch up on homework, housework, and matters in our personal lives, as Saturn helps us get grounded and focused, get ready for the week ahead. Now, the date is very important as well, because Spirit loves to talk to us through numbers. All right. So we have 7/11/2020 when I am recording this. I was led to actually, I've got a headache in my left side now. 2 different angel messages, but they both do kind of coordinate with each other. But I just kept being led. So it's a 7/11/22, 7/11/22, which I broke down into the angel message number first as 7/2/22. Which is the time for blame and not believing in yourself is over. Neglect, staying in a state of worry, and the situation that has been holding you down, you are free. You are free to create the life you envision, free to let go of any negative belief. It's time to slow down and rest. Stop doubting your decisions and undervaluing your efforts. That's pretty potent, is it not? All right, and then also from this date, I get that the day, and it truly, truly is, and it very, very much in the depths of the ocean, in the deep, dark depths, is where you're going to lay your most solid foundation. You can't just have something floating, okay, and all airy and on the surface. You've got to start your foundation in the depths, right? Here we go. The number 4 is the number of the day, and it signifies totality. It occurs frequently in Revelations, the book of the Bible of Revelations. It is most mentioned in there. How ironic. Revelations is the death of the old, and and you can't have your rebirth and your new life without that death of the old. And I've been so led to Revelations, and the resurrection has been just such a deep theme in the last few days. Huge death, rebirth theme going on. One of the most powerful numbers, it is in plans. Good organization in plans, patience, devotion, trust, loyalty, determination, wisdom, traditional values. Keep working hard and don't give up on your goals, passions, and aspirations. All right, which also, though, the second part is that something in the back of my mind kept leading me to look it up in a different way. And so at the very end, I just quick grabbed it, and it's beautiful. So we're going with the angel message number 1122, which has so much synchronicity in it. 1122. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful number. If you are seeing 1122, that's a very potent number, and it's backed by the number 7. So we'll start being brave and taking more chances. This angel wants you to release your fears and embrace your passions. Doing so will keep you on a positive path with your attention focused on achieving your goals. Backed by the number 7, which is telling you that you are headed in the right direction. So keep going. You're about to turn your life around. If you keep going on this positive path forward, taking that risk, taking the chance, going deeper than you ever have before. I know you're scared, but you're about to turn your life around. Don't back out now. Okay. This is you releasing a lot of your past bullshit. Remember, this started off by saying the time for blame and not believing in yourself is over. All right? Neglecting that inner you, the deep inner you, doing the responsible work of laying a solid foundation the right way this time. You are free to do that now. All right. Midnight blue it resembles truth. It projects sophistication and elegance, confidence, power, authority, trustworthiness, and reliability, calming, stability, honesty. And blue is the food for the soul, not something on the body. It was really cool to think about, because there are not many fresh fruits and vegetables that are there's not many foods, natural foods that are blue, that are good for you. It's because it's not, again, it's not about the surface. It's not about the flesh. It's not about what you see anymore. It's not about the physical stuff that you, from the outside, that you put into your body. It's not about that anymore. It's about the depths of your soul. It's about nourishing your soul. Nelly. Wow. Creation and abundance. That's what also it means. It signifies those things, and it also was then developed to be relatable to Mother Mary and all of her. Just think of all of the attributes of Mother Mary that come to your mind and your heart. All right, and then those are the nurturing aspects of this color. Like, there's no negativity in this message whatsoever. This is a very, very abundantly beautiful thing that you're doing here. It's can only be of beauty and abundance, purity. This is absolute purity. This is your connection to source through your human body, basically. Your third eye. You are seeing through the eyes of source. You are creating the world that you desire, envisioning it through the eyes of God. When you go deep. So, if you have been called to go to the depths and you're like, oh, hell no. Really? Because what you've got going on thus far has made you happy and brought you, listen, you know there's some work to do. Let's get it done. We had the Chariot card yesterday. That's the Get Shit Done card. Oh, which reminds me, real quick, another additional note that I had at the very last minute. I remembered yesterday we got the Chariot card, and while I was out greeting in the morning, I thought, you know what, I can't forget to look up, but I was running out of time, the meaning of the Sphinx. Remember, I'd never really studied. They had the black and white Sphinx with the wings on the Chariot card, and I never had really put thought into looking up that. So guess what? I put that thought in today, this morning, and it is extremely, because I thought with what's going on and carrying on its energy from yesterday and the day before, I wouldn't doubt that the Chariot makes an appearance somehow today as well. Yeah, because it's Saturday as well. That energy of Saturday. Anyway, but get this. The number 4 was very potent in the Sphinx, because the Sphinx has 4 powers, and it's about obtaining these 4 powers: to know, to will, to dare, to keep silent. Damn. And then when you obtain those 4 powers, you are able to master the 4 elements. That brings you a solid foundation. Dang. That's a lot of message in just those 2 sphinxes. And it was the black and the white. It's accepting that yin and yang and making that, your decisions based on the acceptance of contrast. And, oh my God, that is so deep. Dang. Okay. All right. Wow. I feel so balanced within this ringing in my ears. Not ringing. It's not ringing. It's like I'm sitting on the bottom of the, when you sit, you play games and you cross your legs and you sit on the bottom of the lake in the deep. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing that right now. That's really cool. Okay. Quick. Where are we at? 19 minutes. Not bad, guys. Not bad at all. I worry about that every day, don't I? Anyway, water time. My mouth is getting coffee dry. All right. The moon is in Aries, as I said. This was like, it started around 1 a.m. where I am. Also when the moon stopped being void. The moon entered Aries at 1 a.m., transforming us into a bundle of energy. Gives us confidence in our skills, spontaneous but responsible, bright, sharp mind, and high assertiveness. So I don't know if you were awake in the middle of the night or depending on where you are, obviously that is different. But by 10:15 this morning, where I am, I think this is Eastern Standard Time. 10:15 a.m. The moon in Aries squares Mercury, which is in retrograde, which is in Cancer. Whew. It does bring us good spiritual gifts at this time, but our thinking is mutable, not taking truth as precisely as needed. We could be superficial, inconsistent, and hasty. So be careful of your mood this morning. Stay on track with Source. I really want you to activate your third eye chakra first thing in the morning so that you definitely assess your day and what you are going to be confronted with in this day with your third eye, looking through the eyes of Source, loving yourself first, your deepest, darkest, shadowiest selves, where your ugliness lies. Love that and love it in others, but you have to love it yourself. You have to be willing to see it in yourself before you can even love it in others. Okay, getting off track again. But it's not all at the same time. It's all message, and I love it. So when I say I'm sorry, it's not like I'm really sorry, but like I am. Because you gotta be alright with an ADHD brain, I guess. Alright. Let's see, 3:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon in Aries conjuncts Mars in Aries. This can make us a little bit irritable, a bit violent tendencies, boastful, gossipy. But yet it's just because we're being really passionate. So we could channel this energy really, really well if we were really, really balanced, and just, I don't know, have sex or something. In the middle of the day, that'd be an awesome release. All right. Inner muscular tension, marital divergence, even susceptible to illness. So, yeah, like, ooh. Take a nap around 3 o'clock today. Just go to bed till 8. Just take a 5-hour nap. Oh my God. Okay. 8:25 p.m. The moon in Aries sextiles Venus in Gemini. Okay, guys. So here's where we're going to get our shit back together again. All right. Thank you, Venus. And it's not in a retrograde, and it's even just on the outskirts of its shadow aspect of the retrograde. So there's some healing involved here, definitely with the Gemini aspect as well. So this is perfect terms in love and marriage, open to family life. We are avoiding arguments and conflict. So yeah, if I'm not even kidding. If you can arrange a 5-hour just getaway, meditation, nap time, self-love, I don't know, or exercise the fuck out of your body. Release that physical tension. Do something strenuous between 3 and 8 today alone. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I'm not kidding. Just go within. Do this deep work. Later in the day, yeah, take some time out to get your shit done, and focus maybe. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, all will be well. Oh, God. All right. Let me see. Our feelings of love are reliable. We are going to be adaptable and courteous tonight. So, which led me to Chiron orbits between. Oh, when did that happen? Where is it? Mercury retrograde goes direct tomorrow. Yay, us! Oh, God bless it. We made it through. We're still alive. Oh, my God. So this transitioning, this phoenix energy that so many of us are experiencing right now, yeah. Whew, Nelly, this was I don't know, somebody somewhere said that this Mercury retrograde is kind of not so potent. I don't know who you're talking to. Man, I think, and then because we all, well, maybe it's just our Assyrian descendants. If you are a Syrian descendant, I would love to know. Here's one of your key things that this 7/7 portal that just happened July 7th, 2020, was potent AF. And this whole week, with this energy being open, the Syrian energy being activated, oh my gosh, you guys. Yes, if you have had a hell of a week, look that up. Sirius. This could be your, starseed home, basically. Which is, hi, if you're listening to this message, I could pretty much almost guarantee that you are, because that's why you were led here today. And it's been a huge time for our activations, and I already know that that's what part of my purpose is to gather us. So anyway, we'll carry on in that in another time. But Mercury retrograde goes direct tomorrow. Praise Jesus. Chiron station turns retrograde today. Yes, okay. So this is why I have time. Its energy is going to last through December 15th. It's going to work its way out and clear out your life and make things absolutely beautiful, stable, exactly what your heart's desire, what has been in your vortex your whole life, is going to solidify in the most beautifully abundant way through this energy, through December, okay? Hold on, buckle up. Now, where are the words that? It's Chiron orbits between Saturn, which we have, it's responsible, and all of that energy of Saturn day, okay, today, and Uranus. Uranus is about our higher vibration, brings awakening and the rise of Kundalini energy. Awesome stuff right there. All right. The Chiron is known as the Rainbow Bridge. I'll get on that. But first, it's also the Wounded Warrior or the Wounded Healer. Transitional guide in the afterlife. Compassion, discernment, loyalty to walk your soul through such a journey of like going to the depths of the underworld of your soul, your shadow stuff. Yeah. Don't be afraid of your shadow self. Honestly, I kind of consider my shadow self my inner child. They're one to me. I have a hard time with labels in general for anything. Labels are just language to each individual human being, and it is so mutable. It's not even funny. Anyway, so take the labels that I use as they resonate in your soul. Don't read into them. All right. Don't humanize them. Let's see. Traveled through the underworld, Chiron. The Wounded Warrior Healer. Renewer of dead souls. Abandoned at birth, left to fend for itself. Through this wound of abandonment and difficult upbringing, it was able to rise up. Does this story not relate to anybody? It was able to rise up turn its pain into power. That's what this is all about. Wounds into healing. It's wounds that plowed the way for its role. Powered the way? I think I spelled something wrong. Paved the way for its role as a powerful healer and teacher, psychic, philosopher. The wound is where the light enters you. That's by Rumi or Rumi. Acts as a bridge. There's that rainbow bridge. A bridge between grounded, rooted Saturn's energy and the state of being with Uranus, the one state of consciousness to the next. Isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. I'm really excited. So basically, for the next 6 months, you're going to be crossing the rainbow bridge, which is you, into your new life, literally. No more sugarcoating our pain. That's what this day is for you. That's what this time is for you. So be it July of 2020 when you are hearing this message, or whenever you are, plan on this being a 6-month journey. Wait, is it 6 or 5? 5. We're in July. A 5-month journey. No more sugarcoating our pain. Use it to lead us to the path of our destiny. Pain is a great teacher. That leads me to touch on that Mars and Aries energy with the moon in Aries. The volatile stuff that we're going to be entering late afternoon today. The thing is that anger is a healthy, necessary human emotion. The anger, the frustration, that sadness, the deep emotions that you don't want to feel are necessary. Your inner being and your body does not hold a shadow self for no fucking reason. It is able to maintain that shadow self for a reason, for your protection. It arises to let you know that there's something not right, that there's some work to be done, some reassessing, some readjusting, some growth, a new foundation, something. And anger is, when you have anger arise, it's your body telling you that there's an unmet need. Red alert, like hello. Like it's not surface shit anymore, where, you experience some sadness maybe, or some frustration, or just you're upset, whatever. But this is when you get potent. Anger, aggression, the volatile stuff. That's your body screaming to you to get in touch with that shadow self. Honor your inner child and what emotions that shadow is holding down in there. Don't treat it like it's not related to you. Yin and yang, folks. Accept your holes. Accept the fact that there are holes within you because you've been weathered through the tests of time, and like it's your beauty, it's your power. That's what makes these rocks actually magical, is what the water, which is your emotions, the purifying of your soul, the water is purifying, and these have been weathered through a lot of water. Look at them, and then in the end, that's what gives them their power. God, I love these messages. How freaking cool and random is that? That just came to me. All this stuff. Okay, time for our breathing and our affirmations. My bum is not well these last couple of days, my loves. I've been sitting and sewing the walls and screens. I've been sitting too much on that. My healing bum. Okay. Not sure why I felt led to share that. third eye chakra activation healing affirmations. We are first going to breathe 4, 7, 8. In for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. You can do this 3 to 6 times and put yourself in a beautiful state of rest. In it's technically under, it's like 30 seconds to a minute. But if you have really intense insomnia, you can do this 3 to 6 times, unmedicated, and you will fall asleep in under 5 minutes. I promise. It will work. Anyway, it will also lower your blood pressure. Medically, it's proven. It's beautiful. All right, so when you inhale the beautiful life force of prana into your body, cleansing, purifying, igniting, lighting your inner being. Swirl it down for a count of 7, down to your toes, up, out your arms, down your fingertips. Let it swirl through your body for a count of 7, and then exhale for a count of 8. You can breathe in through your third eye chakra. Let it swirl through your body. Let it swirl through that third eye chakra in the center of your head there, between your pineal gland and your forehead there. Your pituitary gland. If you have thyroid problems, this is very good for you as well. But anyway, and exhale it as well through your third eye chakra, releasing what no longer serves you for a count of 8. You let my voice be your voice, or you can say them out loud through your purification center, your throat chakra, and let your vibration be loud and clear. It doesn't matter. Spirit, source, it all is your vibration, whether you say it through your heart and mind or through your voice, okay? I do also recommend, though, if they resonate with you, to pause and write them down. Don't do it if you're driving. I don't know if yeah, you could do it if you're driving. Okay. So, here we go. I always shake it out a little bit too, just beforehand. It really helps just release any hindering energy. I see through the eyes of Source. I maintain Source's perspective. I am connected to the divine source of the universe. I hear my intuition clearly. I invite sacred transformation. I honor and follow my intuition. I trust my intuition because I know it is Source leading me. It is safe for me to see the truth. I seek to understand and learn from my life experiences. I cherish and nurture my spirit. I listen to the wisdom of elders. I forgive the past, accepting the learned lessons. I forgive myself. I love and accept myself. I know all is well, beautiful, and balanced in my world. I am connected to the wisdom of the universe. I am open to inspiration and bliss. My life flows effortlessly as I enjoy its ease. My thoughts are peaceful, graceful, and clear. I see connections and the deeper truth. I have a deep sense of knowing. All that I need is within me. I am a timeless, eternal, resourceful reflection of Source. I am a timeless, eternal, resourceful reflection of Source. I hold my own power. I am consciously creating the world of my dreams. I am worthy of a beautiful life. All right, my loves, let's pull some cards. Where are we at? Oh, Nelly. I don't know if we'll have time to get to reading today. Let's see what we have. Already 40 minutes. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of babbling. Oh, how are you today, my loves? I'm really feeling led this coming week to get to doing the 12 zodiac signs again. I really liked tapping into y'all's personal energy a little bit more like that. Kind of like, I do love doing my readings, personal readings. Just when I do this, I need to get more sage. And I can't burn my incense anymore, which I really miss, or my sage. I have the World card and the Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Oof. The Tower card doesn't want to stay up, but the Page of Pentacles wants to make an appearance. Three of Cups, Knight of Cups. You can take this stuff as it resonates, but this is, I love shuffling like this for a couple of reasons. Ooh, Six of Pentacles with the Tower. But then comes the Two of Cups. See what I mean? Okay, so I'm shuffling these cards a lot because I want you guys to know that these messages are that legit because they're scary on target. And it's like, I can't make this shit up. I want you to know I'm not individually, knowingly pulling your energy. Like, Tina is not knowing you specifically. And so that's why I pulled these cards. I set them all up, you know? I don't know. I know how muggles can think. I was one once too. So, I just don't want you to ever doubt it. So I sit here and I will shuffle a lot. I separate it mostly into like piles of 4, and then combine the 2, and then combine it in 3s. So when I have these cards pop up as well, it's funny because one, I feel like it's a whole message in and of itself. The World, the Moon, the Hanged One, Nine of Wands. See what I mean? Like, so these cards are going to mean something for somebody, but as well as most of the time, the energy does pull up in the actual message that we end up pulling. Alright, so the Star and the Six of Cups, which, this is funny, with the Page of Cups making a pop and appear. That's pretty freaking cool. Hanged One doesn't want to, but the Ten of Cups is trying to poke out. Hanged One wants to hang out. Alright. There's something about that tree. I feel like a king that I had learned. Alright, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. What is the message you have for us today? If you want that one, you can pull it out better than that. Should we do it? Should we do it? Oh, Lord. We are finding our balance. We are meditating. Oh, yes. This is that 3 to 8 energy. This is go within and find your balance. You are the alchemist of your life. You can transmute any negative energy into positive energy through your meditative processes, through hanging up, letting go of the pain, hanging up the bat. It's not a fight anymore. You're now using that pain as wisdom. You are resting. This is the take a nap card. Not even freaking kidding. Look it up. If you've ever listened to any other tarot messages, that's what that is. Swords are your mind, your thoughts, your insight. And you see, it's a clear day. It's beautiful out. You're in the safety of your solid walls. This looks like just this is you going within, resting. Yes. You are doing the work of this. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect for this day. Alchemy and being an alchemist is a beautiful wormhole of information if you have time on your hands today. It's turning the elements into gold. It's taking nothing and making it into something. It's transmuting the darkness into light. This is the red angels of the healing angel, Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael has definitely been a strong divine guidance, a connection to you throughout this process. But you understand the balance of the divinity. This is what you are figuring out. Your divinity, your connection to God, to Source, that you are the light, that this is the path that you've understood. Oh, the mountains are just beautiful, just framing that light, which just shows the trials of your life are just actually the beautiful scenery that led you to be able to see the light. Wow, that was deep. Ooh, and there's your new beginning. Holy shit. Thank you. Another major arcana. 2 beautiful major arcanas. Look at those. Temperance, which is, this has taken some time. Temperance is about patience, but didn't we not say patience in our notes this morning? That's the energy. Anyway, but it leads you to this. It's the zero, the infinite possibilities, wide open to your heart's desire. You are taking that leap of faith that we talked about in your new endeavors. Oh my gosh, good job. I'm so proud of you. Her blue hair resembles the free-flowing clarity that she has embraced with her inner self. Oh my gosh. And the flowers, abundant connection to Source. Oh my goodness. Solid foundation. You are not being stupid about this. Not at all. And this is holding your own. This is being smart. Your connection, the pentacles are of the earth, of the material world. So this tells me very clearly that this new beginning, even though it's a carefree leap of faith, oh my God, she's on the cliff, is the dog warning her? No, the dog's encouraging her, woohoo, it's excited, you see? And it's literally the dog's as excited as the dog's singing along to the music. That's how connected she is. And then there's ground right there. It's just not even that, honestly, it's not even that big of a leap of faith, even though it appears like it is going to be, especially with all you've ever known so far back in the distance, that this new scenery around you looks really scary almost, but you are trying to look up. You are staying positive. You are looking on the bright side of things, and you do take the leap of faith, and it's clearly not that big of a jump. It's not that big of a leap for you to actually do this. It's exciting and it's great. But following 4, what's the 4 of swords, 4 of pentacles. Oh my gosh, you guys, 4 is the number of the day. Ooh, I love this. I love what I do. I love what I do. I have to whisper because my granddaughter's sleeping in the next room right now. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. The sun here, very, very pertinent in that. Look how it's just rising. And look, yes, it is in the sky. The sun has risen. Yes, you can rise up out of your slumber. Oh my gosh, the sun is shining outside. The skies are clear. Now, with the 4 of Pentacles, this tells me it's not all in your head. It's not just a dream, sweetheart. This is a solid foundation like we were talking about. You are laying a very solid foundation, even in the material world. Like, her pentacle is on her mind, it is at her heart, and it is at her feet. All right, so this is all 4 corners. This is, oh my God, very solid. You are being very wise. She's got her coat on just in case, a little bit, because it's not really that cold outside, but you never know. So she brought her coat along, you know. Her outfit's even smart. And see, as the buildings, I don't know if you can see that. The difference too, as she takes that leap of faith, the buildings become a little bit more clear, which tells me it does bring that balance you needed. It can bring that back, that financial abundance, that financial security, or whatever security, whatever that means to you, even if it's your family, your home, whatever you treasure. Pentacles to me, personally in my readings, is whatever you treasure here on earth, whatever you cherish in the physical material world that you can see, hear, and touch, smell, taste. All right, so whatever has been holding you back is legit all in your mind. Seriously. These 8 of Swords, which was a really good attempt to, 10 is the total, 10 is completion. So somebody tried to do, the number 8 really was significant to me today. Okay. 8 is the infinity sign. This person definitely tried to end you. These swords were put here in intention to trap you, to hold you back, to hold you down. But the reality is that you're not trapped at all. It was really sloppily done. They didn't do a very good job. They didn't harm you at all. And actually, what water, which is your purifying, which may have come from the sting of the pain, your tears, whatever, but that's your purification resource, right? Your water, your emotions, your feelings. When you allowed this pain, when it got stuck in you, it released those emotions. You've turned it into a resource that's going to lead you out of this. All you got to do is wiggle a little bit. These ropes are not like, you're not truly bound. In standard tarot, they're supposed to be like already slipping off, falling off. Regardless, this is all in your mind. All you have to do is wiggle a little bit and understand. Like, splash your feet. Get your feet wet. Go into the depths. Maybe use this time. Maybe that's what this is. This is you standing there in your pain, going in the depths. Keep the blindfold on. Go within. Go within. Block it all out. Sit in your pain for a second. Deal with your shit. Let it make you find some clarity. But understand, you have a way out. You don't have to stay in that. You don't have to live there. So just doing shadow work, acknowledging your shadow self is not trapping you in the negative world. It does not. It actually frees you and releases you. All right, that's the water at your feet. It's you being in your emotions. Your mind, it is, I know I'm talking a lot about that, but this is clarity in your mind when you do this. I have 92 cards in my lap right now. Not really, but this is too many. But I do want to tell you this. This is what I'm pulling out of that. That's what I'm called to do. The Strength card as another major arcana. Oh, there's that number 8. Your infinity sign, like I just frickin' said. This wisdom that you're going to gain from their failed attempt at hurting you is your infinite strength and wisdom that you are going to be gaining. This is divinely guided. Source has been with you every step of the way and finds your connection to it, to Him, to however God resonates with you in your life. I'm telling you, like, the Source, Spirit, guides, they find this journey that you have been on very, very beautiful. You have had that graceful strength to endure this. What did I touched on that as well at the very beginning? Jiminy freaking crickets. I love what I do. Where is it? I can never find it again. Isn't that scary? I don't know. I can't. Oh my God. I love how these, like I said, like a tapestry. All the different messages come through the different colored threads through the loom, and then they build a beautiful tapestry of a message. Where's my time? 56. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right. 4 of Wands is the bottom of the deck. This is a beautiful time of celebration coming together. The number 4, beautiful, beautiful. You are the Hierophant. You have gained the wisdom you needed through the journeys and through learning from others and from your connection to the Source. You have laid a solid foundation, and oh wow, this is your solid foundation, and the coming together, the union, beautiful, beautiful, abundant foundation. Yes, I was so hoping this was going to make an appearance. I am so happy for you. That is the Strength card. This is what you've established through your strength and your connection to Source. That is amazing. That is beautiful. All right. I am going to try to sneak in really quick. Page 132, Dying to Live, Chapter 5. Once again, death and rebirth are as old as the world. Second, then, these first Christians understood the cross and resurrection to be an event as wide as the world, extending to all creation. Here's an example from early in John's Gospel. John tells a story about Jesus turning water into wine at a wedding in chapter 2, and then mentions that this was the first sign Jesus performed. Then 2 chapters later, Jesus heals an official's son, and John mentions that this was the second sign Jesus performed. Why does John number the signs? One of the things you pick up in the reading the Bible over time is that the writers were extremely clever, employing incredibly complex patterns with numbers and hints and allusions in their writings. Often just below the surface, they would place another story, another point. That's all I'm reading today, you guys. Take it as it resonates. This is a powerful message. If you would like an extended reading on this, I would be honored to go deeper. We can definitely just go through and clarify each of these and go into. This is a beautiful, exciting new life you are embarking on. The Fool and the Strength, Temperance, you have found your balance within, and this could not be a happier, stronger, more solid foundation. Congratulations. Today, I want your compassion to be within yourself, and be careful between that 3 and 8 hours of the day. For a period of time in the late afternoon, please use compassion in all of your communication and finding your balance. You're going to watch joy flood through your lives. Be blessed.